In a significant revelation, Oleksandr Usyk has finally articulated why he turned down Tyson Fury's plea for a third fight. It's not just about the losses, it's about the reality of the situation. Losing once can be attributed to a bad day at the office, but losing twice in quick succession paints a different picture. For Usyk, it became clear that pursuing a trilogy fight with Fury was a waste of time and resources. Fury, who had been riding high on an unbeaten streak and his larger-than-life persona, found himself facing a cold, hard truth after being decisively beaten by Usyk not once, but twice. His confidence, which once lit up arenas, was now overshadowed by a harsh reality check. Usyk has shown that he possesses not only the physical skills but also the mental fortitude to dominate the heavyweight division. Instead of accepting his losses gracefully, Fury resorted to conspiracy theories, claiming that the judging was unfair and that he had been robbed. His promoter, Frank Warren, joined in, labeling the scorecards as dumbfounding. Yet, as many analysts pointed out, it's hard to claim robbery when one fighter barely showed up to the contest. Usyk's crisp punches and flawless footwork left no doubt about who controlled the ring. Usyk, in his typical straightforward manner, stated, "I have nothing left to prove." This was a definitive statement reflecting his confidence and readiness to move on to meaningful challenges rather than rehashing past victories against Fury. For Usyk, the focus is on building his legacy, not on prolonging a rivalry that he has decisively won. Fury's desperate calls for a trilogy fight seemed less about genuine competition and more about his need for redemption. After his recent performances, it appeared that Fury was not only seeking revenge but also trying to rewrite a narrative that had slipped from his grasp. The confidence that once propelled him seemed to have morphed into desperation, causing fans and analysts alike to question the purpose of a third bout when the first two had been so one-sided. Meanwhile, Usyk has his sights set on new opportunities, with potential matchups against other top contenders like Daniel Dubois or Joseph Parker generating buzz. His camp made it clear that they were prioritizing meaningful fights that would further solidify his status as the undisputed heavyweight champion, rather than engaging in repetitive bouts that would add no value to his career. Eddie Hearn, a vocal promoter in the boxing scene, weighed in on Fury's future, suggesting that he may need to reassess his approach. Hearn pointed out that Fury's timing and punch resistance seemed diminished in the rematch, hinting that it might be time for him to reconsider his career trajectory. The narrative surrounding Fury has shifted from one of invincibility to one questioning whether he can still compete at the highest level. Carl Froch, never one to mince words, criticized Fury's performance, arguing that he lacked the aggression typically expected from him. Froch suggested that Fury seemed to be waiting for a miracle punch, failing to engage and take control of the fight. This hesitation, paired with Usyk's relentless pace and tactical superiority, painted a clear picture of a fighter struggling to adapt. As Usyk's reputation continues to soar, with fans dubbing him the most complete heavyweight of his generation, the public sentiment has overwhelmingly favored the Ukrainian champion. Social media lit up with hashtags praising Usyk's masterclass performance while Fury faced ridicule for his insistence that he had won the fight. This disconnect between reality and Fury's perception illustrates the mental battle he now faces. In the end, Oleksandr Usyk's decision to decline a rematch with Fury is not just a strategic one. It's a statement of his dominance in the heavyweight division. He has proven himself against Fury, and there's no need to revisit a rivalry that he has decisively won. As he moves forward, Usyk's focus remains firmly on building his legacy, seeking challenges that will define his career rather than dwelling on past victories. For Fury, the path ahead is fraught with questions about his future and whether he can reclaim the